to catch the credit card fraudster.
We managed to get the thief's PO box number where the stolen stuff was sent to, and Vinny had this idea of sending her a voucher.
Yeah, and we're dated for tomorrow, and then we bust her when she shows.
If voucher woman shows up when I'm in the bathroom, feel free to drag me out.
Seems we got spotted.
She was here.
Sorry.
Yeah? Well, she's the one who's going to be sorry. Any luck?
That would be a big fat definitive no. Everyone's got a different story.
Same here.
We don't even know if our thief was sitting at that table. They might have just used it to write on the voucher and then left it there for us to find.
No one's popping champagne, so I gather you didn't catch this thief person?
Not yet, but we will. Because if it wasn't personal before, it is now.
What? Oh. Nice try, suckers.
They knew we were onto them.
At least one good thing's come out of this. It's solid proof that it's not all in my head. It's real.
Well, the fact remains that you still need to take things easy, my daughter.
Man, we were so close.
Just tell the police what you know and leave it to them. And you've got two beautiful kids at home who deserve your attention far more than this black coat lady. That's where you belong. With them.
Don't work too hard.
I don't intend to, believe me.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, that's it tonight. Got some pork and fruit after work.
You got the time. I thought you'd be too busy plotting world domination with Pania.
Well, I got my priorities straight. Kai, first, as always.
Oh, we'll see you later on. Bring us a cheeky little beer, shall I?
It would be rude not to.
Are there any couriers for me from the lab? I'll check. Hang on.
Hey, has anyone seen Caleb? It looks like someone's tried to break into the level 2 drug room.
What?
Yeah, the swipe panel's stuffed.
He just left. You can probably still catch him.
Hey, how's Pixie doing?
I didn't actually go in and see her, but the nurses say there's no change. Her vital signs are all good.
No, only family's allowed in anyway. They shouldn't even be talking to you. Patient confidentiality. Oh, lay off, Kurt. She's been good to us. You can come in with us. I'll clear it with whoever.
Thanks, but I've got things I need to get on with.
You got your hearing tomorrow.
My disciplinary tribunal.
Are you all prepared and everything?
As prepared as I can be.
What's the point? You're going to be a big bunch of dry balls who wouldn't know a good time if we punched them in the face. Oh, yeah, and you'd know all about being punched in the face. Look, what I'm saying is Victoria knew we were giving Pixie DAC. Then she helped us. There's no way she'll keep her job.
Well, hope for the best, expect the worst. That's what my grandmother always used to say. That way you won't be disappointed.
I'll tell Pixie you're asking after her. She'd like to hear it. Thanks. She's not the one you wanted to see, is she?
Pardon?
What's this?
Nothing. I was just heading home.
Oh, well, you might as well hear the good news first. They're bringing Pixie out of her coma tomorrow.
Oh, awesome. So then we'll know if she got brain damaged.
Well, they did CPR on her almost immediately. Her brain wasn't oxygen deprived.
You're not a doctor, though. What would you know? A lot more than you, Curtis. Show some respect. I hope that boy wasn't giving you grief.
That boy loves his sister. And he's worried. I would be too. Anyway, I'm off. Files to read. You know how it is.
Well, leave you to it then.
I'm sorry I had to call you back. I just didn't know what else to do.
No, you did the right thing. What's the damage? Oh, I should still be able to get into the master key from upstairs.
Oh, 3 cheers for the cavalry.
Looks like someone wanted to get in real bad. How long before we know if anything's missing?
Well, I doubt our thief managed to get in if no one else can. They must have just got spooked and gapped it.
There'll be security footage, though, right?
If it's working, I told maintenance last week that it was on the blink. They haven't got around to sorting it.
I've already called them about the swipe panel. They've ordered a new one, but it won't be here till tomorrow.
Oh, you're joking.
But there is a locksmith on the way in now to do a temporary fix.
I'll take a rain check on dinner then, eh? Wait for this lock guy.
Yeah, get away.
So you're okay to look up?
What's Harper doing here?
She's been appointed to the tribunal as one of your peers.
Well, that's good for me, right?
We'll see.
I'm going to lose my medical license, aren't I?
You know it's possible. Look, my advice, When they bring up Pixie's marijuana use, flagellate away. The more contrition you show, the better.
Let's begin. Victoria, I'm Heather Statham, chairperson of the Health Practitioners Disciplinary Tribunal. You know why you're here? To discuss the unorthodox treatment of Pixie Hannah. The floor is yours.
Kia ora, everyone. I initially helped treat the patient in question for Ewing sarcoma of the right femur. She had a femoral resection and had a titanium prosthesis inserted, after which she suffered extreme pain and nausea. I prescribed morphine and an antiemetic, which didn't appear to work. However, I noticed after a few days, her nausea had gone and her appetite had increased. It was then I discovered her family were treating her nausea with marijuana. I didn't report their misconduct because it was the only thing that helped her. I did, however, take every step to make sure the patient was informed and safe, based on research I'd conducted, which I believe the tribunal already has.
Victoria, in hindsight, do you regret your actions?
Do I regret undertaking the best course of action for a 13-year-old girl in severe need? No.
Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, we were so close to catching that thief. So close.
Yeah, what I can't figure out is, like, how did she figure out that we were onto her?
Murray, can I have a quick word?
Sure.
I just got a little inheritance and want to take off to the Gold Coast.
What, right now?
I was kind of hoping, yeah.
Well, how am I supposed to organise cover at such short notice? How about you give us until next Monday? Well, if you've just come into this moolah, you'll need time to plan, right?
Right. I can wait.
Well, she must have recognised us, which means she must definitely work at the hospital.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down, does it? I mean, we're talking a needle in the haystack.
A receiving needle. There's got to be a way. Well, hang on. What if we checked all the staff IDs on the intranet and we see if anyone matches the security camera printout you have?
Well, that'd take forever.
Have you got a better idea?
Well, not yet, but...
Come on, we've got a thief to catch.
Hey.
Hey, thanks. Didn't you forget something else? Leftovers from last night, the pork. I'm starving.
Oh, sorry, brother. I can't believe they couldn't get anyone out to fix the panel last night.
Oh, and the locksmith never showed. I was waiting for ages, so I gave up and just redirected the troops. And then I got up early to wait for the next numpty to waste my time. Well, the panel guy didn't turn up either.
Did you get any sleep?
A few hours.
That door's still not fixed?
Yeah, it is. I'm just standing here for the fun of it.
By yourself?
You got a problem with that?
You, alone, a room full of drugs and a drug habit.
Did you want anything apart from to stir up trouble?
There we go.
Did you have to?
Leery eyes, irritable.
Yeah, where are you?
Hallmark signs Caleb could be using again.
I want him to get out that he didn't get much sleep last night.
Oh. Looky here. Caleb's drug of choice.
The cap hasn't been tampered with.
I still think someone should do a full inventory, just to make sure nothing's gone missing. If you think I'm enjoying any of this, you're wrong.
Bit of a waiting game from here.
She is going to wake up, though, right?
And this one will know, isn't it? You know, if anything went wrong.
Well, look, Curtis, can you just... Hey, Biggs. It's me, it's Dad.
And me.
Yeah, come on, sis. Open your eyes. Hey, you can do it. Well, kia ora, my daughter. Yeah, I was worried there for a minute.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
It's good to see you too, my girl.
In the case of Pixie Hannah, Victoria let emotion get the better of reason and let inexperience get in the way. But I don't think it's going to serve anyone, least of all Victoria, if she was to lose her medical licence because of this one oversight.
I'd just like to clarify.
I would strongly caution you don't say anything at the moment, Victoria.
I'm not disputing that what she did was wrong. But can't this one be chalked up to gross naivety rather than ruining a promising young doctor's career when she's barely even out of the gate?
And one more blonde.
It's impossible to tell from the photo. It could be anyone. It could be me.
Well, that's the last of them, not including the bureau staff.
Oh, yeah.
And not including the people that we know really well.
But you think one of our friends might be doing this? No way.
Well, I don't want to either. But let's face it. Someone who knows you is targeting you.
But even as it stands, this list is still pretty long.
What list?
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, you're trying to track down this blessed thief again, aren't you? I thought I told you to rest.
I can't rest, Mum. Not until I know who's been doing this to me.
Did you at least pass that voucher over to the police? Oh, honestly.
If we call the police and they turn up, she'll just scarp her again.
If she's brazen enough to leave a note, I'm sure she can cope with seeing a boy in blue. And you're lucky it was me that caught you doing this on company time and not Rachel. I bet those are confidential files you're going through.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, I want to catch this crim as much as you, darling. But don't do anything that's going to get you guys into trouble. Okay?
Now the panel guy can't turn up till later tonight. Not my day.
What are your plans after lunch?
Tossing it up. Could have a nap, or we could push on through, do the gym thing. Hey, keen on a game of squash later on?
Excuse me, TK. I've done an inventory of the second floor drug room like you asked, and everything is accounted for.
Thanks, Mindy.
Why did you get it to cheek? Unless you wanted to make sure your druggy pal didn't put his hand in the cookie jar, right?
Enough for you, bro.
Don't bro me. This is Pania's doing.
She's concerned too.
But you believe her over me. Do you want me to do a drug test since my word isn't good enough for you after 30+ years of friendship?
Caleb.
No. Can't keep it, bro.
Okay, great. Now push my hands away.
So is she okay?
There are no neurological deficits that I can see.
What's that in English?
It means she's fine, you egg.
Maybe Chris needs to check Curtis out for any deficits.
Oh, bird. Far out. You're born again mean.
Just a friendly word of caution. We'll have to wait for the results from her operation to make sure all the cancer's gone.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we've got to go back, haven't we, Biggs?
Yeah, in time. Just remember her body's been through a lot the last few days.
So don't tie her up by staying too long.
Just saying hi, and I'll come back again later.
Okay, please.
I'm glad you're okay.
I nearly didn't wake up.
Oh, you did, bub.
Just like we said you would, eh?
I had a heart attack.
A cardiac arrest.
Where's Victoria?
At her hearing.
Hey?
Her disciplinary tribunal thing.
Oh, slipped my mind.
You've had more important things to worry about.
Is she going to lose her job?
Yeah, probably.
Because of us. Because she tried to help me.
Oh, you're upsetting her.
The important thing is that you're awake and you're alive. Victoria knew the consequences.
I don't want her to lose her job. Can you help her?
It's best I stay out of it.
She's done so much for us, she can't lose her job. Please? At least try.
All this crap you're feeding TK, it ends now. Got it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Tell TK that I'm stealing drugs, or that I'm tempted to. Whatever poison you're pushing at the moment, it isn't going to work.
I know you're not strong like TK. I was merely showing concern for old time's sake.
Whatever. TK got the drug room audited, nothing was missing, so you've lost. I'm not using again. All you've done is prove to him that you're wrong. All this pining after him, it's pathetic.
We could have gone there, you know. Me and TK while you're away.
TK's not that desperate.
What would you know?
He told me all about it, about how much he regretted it.
He was just lying.
No, you are. To yourself, if you think there's anything between you two, that there ever could be. And all this concern for me and my drug issues is not going to win you any ground with him.
Not what you managed to stay off him, but that'll never last. Sooner or later, you'll crack. You're still talking about that mate of yours you killed. About not fessing up straight away. That you hid it from us. Just kept on popping pills like a coward.
Because you shut the hell up about that.
Then again, it didn't take you much to get hooked in the first place. It's because you're weak. TK's a man, and you're just some cowardly drug addict.
I said, shut up!
What's this about where you hit me? Go on, then. What are you waiting for? At least you be doing something for once in your life.
Is everything okay? What happened?
He's using again. There's no other explanation. He's erratic, and when I confronted him, he threw a chair at me.
How's the hearing going?
Boyd wanted me to pretend I'm sorry for what I did, but how can I be sorry for helping a young girl?
So you stood by your decision?
Then Boyd tried to paint me as a naive dummy who didn't know what I was doing, but I got over-invested because I'm young and foolish. Talk about insulting.
Yeah, well, it sounds like he was trying to save your career.
I'm trading it for any inch of dignity I had left.
You're an amazing doctor, Victoria. I'll never forget what you've done for Pixie and for me.
They've already made up their mind, I can tell.
Well, then change their minds. Do whatever it takes, whatever you have to tell them. Because if you lose your license, you won't be around to help the next kid like Pixie. This is bigger than you having to say sorry, not sorry. And I couldn't bear it if you lost your job because of me. I better get back. And you better get yourself out of that dog box. Because that's what Pixie wants. So help anyone who gets on that girl's bad side.
I got your text. What happened?
It's Caleb.
What did he do?
He came in to have a go at me about the drugs, about you checking if any were missing. He got all worked up and threw a chair at me.
You saw this?
No, I was outside and I heard what must have been the chair being thrown, and then Caleb stormed out, so I came in.
He wasn't happy about the drug count, especially when it linked back to you. I know we were kidding ourselves we could be friends, and maybe that's part of the issue here. Why he thinks I'm just out to get him. But the Caleb we knew was never paranoid or aggressive. If he's not on something already, he's tempted, TK. He's fighting that battle and he's losing. There's no other explanation.
Love you too. Okay, bye.
Who was that?
Mum.
How is she?
She's crying. She's so happy Pixie's awake.
Well, I bet she wishes she was right here with you, eh?
Yeah, I wish she was too.
Hey, can we get Pixie a TV in here?
You mean you want a TV in here?
Mate, you heard Chris. Pixie needs to rest. Now watch you two fight over the remote.
As if there'd be fights.
Yeah, who can argue with a kid in a hospital bed?
True.
Is something wrong?
Okay, no TV, but I'm sure we can find a pack of cards somewhere.
Hey, you all right?
I'm off. It's been a long day.
Look, you think I don't have faith in you because you've ordering that drug check.
Once an addict, right?
Well, yeah. You'll be battling with temptations the rest of your life.
And I know how to keep it under control.
I still think it's worthwhile seeing a counsellor.
I don't need to see anyone. If you stop believing every poisonous thing that Pania told you, we wouldn't have this problem.
But we do have a problem.
You and me, yes, we do. My oldest mate doesn't trust me.
Have you seen anyone after the breakup?
I don't need to. It was a positive thing.
Well, didn't seem positive to Kylie. She said she heard you two arguing earlier and said someone threw a chair.
Well, obviously, Kylie didn't hear everything. Because if she did, we wouldn't be having this conversation. She'd have told you that Pania is a lying, manipulative, malicious piece of work who would do and say anything to get what she wants. You. And maybe you'd believe her, because you sure as hell don't believe me.
It's not about that, man. I'm worried about you.
Why would I fall off the wagon now of all times? I'm sweet. I'm better than I have been in ages, and your support helps. Well, it did, until you started with this bull.
Pania has a point. After the separation and the new job, you've been under a lot of stress.
And Pania tells you what she needs to pull you in. I'm starting to think that you want it that way.
What?
Me, as a washed-up user, you and Pans can have a good old laugh how far I have sunk.
Can you hear yourself? How messed up you sound?
Look, straight up, TK, tell me, who do you trust? Her or me? Thanks, bro.
Hey, you have news?
I took your advice. I went back in. I fought for myself. I showed contrition. So, no sanctions. I have a future as a doctor, thanks to you.
Nah, not me.
Yes, I don't think I would have done it if it wasn't for your support.
No, I can't do this.
I'm sorry, I thought before there was something there between us.
No, I've repaid my debt.
Debt?
Look, you sacrificed your career for my little girl. I can't have you lose everything. I definitely can't let Pixie live with that guilt, so I said what I had to.
No, it's more than that.
No, I'm married, Victoria. No, I'm glad that you've got your career back. And thank you so much for what you've done for us. But that's it.
No problems here, Move? Good, I just got a nip inside, leave my cell in there.
Hey, how's Pixie doing?
I didn't actually go in and see her, but the nurses say there's no change. Her vital signs are all good.
No, only family's allowed in anyway. They shouldn't even be talking to you. Patient confidentiality.
Oh, lay off, Kurt. She's been good to us. You can come in with us. I'll clear it with whoever.
Thanks, but I've got things I need to get on with.
You got your hearing tomorrow.
My disciplinary tribunal.
Are you all prepared and everything?
As prepared as I can be.
What's the point? You're going to be a big bunch of dry balls who wouldn't know a good time if we punched them in the face.
Oh, yeah, and you'd know all about being punched in the face.
Look, what I'm saying is Victoria knew we were giving Pixie DAC. Then she helped us. Isn't that way?
What? Oh, nice try, suckers.
They knew we were on to them.
At least one good thing's come out of this. It's solid proof that it's not all in my head. It's real.
Well, the fact remains that you still need to take things easy, my daughter.
Man, we were so close.
Just tell the police what you know and leave it to them. And you've got two beautiful kids at home who deserve your attention far more than this black coat lady. That's where you belong. With them.
Don't work too hard.
I don't intend to, believe me.
I was going to catch the credit card fraudster.
We managed to get the thief's PO box number where the stolen stuff was sent to, and Vinny had this idea of sending her a voucher.
Yeah, and we're dated for tomorrow, and then we bust her when she shows.
If voucher woman shows up when I'm in the bathroom, feel free to drag me out.
Seems we got spotted.
She was here.
Sorry.
Yeah? Well, she's the one who's going to be sorry. Any luck?
That would be a big fat definitive no. Everyone's got a different story.
Same here.
We don't even know if our thief was sitting at that table. They might have just used it to write on the voucher and then left it there for us to find.
No one's popping champagne, so I gather you didn't catch this thief person?
Not yet, but we will. Because if it wasn't personal before, it is now.
She'll keep her job.
Well, hope for the best, expect the worst. That's what my grandmother always used to say. That way you won't be disappointed.
I'll tell Pixie you're asking after her. She'd like to hear it.
She's not the one you wanted to see, is she?
Pardon?
What's this?
Nothing. I was just heading home.
Oh, well, you might as well hear the good news first. They're bringing Pixie out of her coma tomorrow.
Oh, awesome.
So then we'll know if she got brain damaged.
Well, they did CPR on her almost immediately. Her brain wasn't oxygen deprived.
You're not a doctor, though. What would you know?
A lot more than you, Curtis. Show some respect.
See you tomorrow.
Hey, that's it tonight. Got some pork and poo after work. Eh?
You got the time. I thought you'd be too busy plotting world domination with Pania.
Well, I got my priorities straight. Kai, first, as always.
Oh, we'll see you later on. Bring us a cheeky little beer, shall I?
It would be rude not to.
Are there any couriers for me from the lab? I'll check. Hang on.
Hey, has anyone seen Caleb? It looks like someone's tried to break into the level 2 drug room.
What?
Yeah, the swipe panel stuffed.
He just left. You can probably still catch him.